Divine Connection Marketing is a 500 Fortune company that can always connect you to the right connection. Check them out.
Businesses all across the planet are looking to make connections with people. Well, guess what? Divine Connections magazine is helping businesses not only walk in their purpose and passion, but to get connected to their potential. That's right. You've got to connect to your potential, and you can make it happen now because it is time to know your worth. As you get connected to people all across the planet, Divine Connections magazine will make it happen. And get featured in the magazine today and get your copy now, because there's no other time than a divine time to get connected to Divine Connections magazine.
Great day, everyone. Welcome. I am Deloris Williams with Divine Connection. We are so excited that you are here today. Make sure you like and share this broadcast because we have great information in store for you today. So let me go ahead and give you a little bit of information about Divine Connections and what we do here. So Divine Connection is a faith-based and inspirational magazine that comes out quarterly in print as well as online. We connect with different businesses, entrepreneurs, gospel artists, praise dance moms, vendors, anyone that's doing something great in the community. So if you are one of those individuals, I would love to connect with you. One, we do interviews on Wednesdays. If you would like an interview, let me know. And then, of course, we have the magazine. If you would like to advertise your business or your ministry in the magazine, your ad will run for 3 months. And then you'll be in the hard copy as well as the digital copy as well. And then we have events throughout the year, celebrating and connecting and making connections throughout the year. So we are definitely excited about who you are, what you do, and then we want to connect you with people who know how to make it happen. Okay, so that's a little bit about Divine Connections. How do you stay connected with us? So you can go to our website and join our email list at Divine. Our website is divineconnectionsmarketing.com. Okay, and that way you can keep up with the news, the interviews, the events, and everything that's going on. Then we're on Facebook. Our Facebook page is Divine Connections Marketing. So make sure you like that page. And then we also have our Instagram. Follow us there. And it's at Divine Connections, one word. And then we also have our YouTube channel. So subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm trying to reach 1,000 subscribers. So go ahead and subscribe and click the notification button to the Divine Connections. Again, it's the Divine Connections, so we can make it happen and we can grow together. Awesome. Listen, if you have not got your copy of Divine Connections magazine, it is here. Awesome. Great people making it happen. This is our cover. She is doing a phenomenal job. Read about who our cover. And then we have events and resources as well. We have Elder Michael Boykin, and we have a lot of events at the end of April. So you want to make sure you get a copy of this. They also have vendor opportunity as well. It's going to be a major event for gospel artists, different things that's going on, hip hop artists. It is so many things, youth revivals, all of that is going on at the end of April. So you want to make sure you get connected. All right. And then if you have an event, we would love to share that as well. So our website is divineconnectionsmagazine.com/subscriptions. Okay. So it comes digital as well as hard copy. So go to the link and get your copy. All right. We will greatly appreciate that. Also, we're looking for sponsors. So on this show, before and after the show, we have 30-second spots. So if you have a commercial about your business or your ministry, we would love for you to be on Divine Connections broadcast as well. It's a 3-month run. It's $150, and we put you on either before or after our interview so people can know who you are, what you do, and connect with you. All right. So make sure you email Divine Connections Magazine at gmail.com and let me know if you would like to be a sponsor as well. Another one of our services that we provide Here is 30-second and 60-second commercials. So if you need a commercial for your business, for your ministry, for your book, for your gospel group, for your event, we would love for you to connect with us so we can create you a cutting edge video for what you do. Awesome. Awesome. And then God has blessed me to write my book called The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People. So I've been on this journey for about 12 to 15 years, and just connecting with people, building the platform, sharing with others who they are and what they do. And then we have an events. And so all of my strategies and things that I've done over these years are in my book. All right. The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People. And one major thing that you have to do is build relationships with people. Another thing you have to do is put God first. Okay. So a lot of other things are in this book. So make sure you get a copy. It is on Amazon as well, or you can go to the link and get a signed copy mailed out to you, and get a couple for your family and friends as well. I would love for you to do that. Again, that is The Key Connector: How to Build an Empire Helping People. Awesome, awesome. And then we have one more thing to share with you, and that is 2022. A lot of things are happening, a lot of things are going to happen by the end of 2022. I would love for you to get a copy of our journal called Make It Happen, because that is what we are going to do. You are a divine connection. So go ahead and get your copy. Write the vision and make it plain. And not only are you going to write it down, you're going to execute this year. Okay. So get your copy of Divine Connections Journal, and let's make it happen together and celebrate and give God all the honor. That's what it's all about. And so thank you for allowing me to share Divine Connections news with you on today. And so, with no further ado, I want to invite our special guest. She has phenomenal information to share with us today. So, we're going to bring her on in. Miss Stephanie is in the house. How are you?
Hey, Queen, I'm doing wonderful. How are you?
I am doing well. Glad to have you on today. Thank you for the opportunity as
Thank you for
well.
having me.
Yes, ma'am. My pleasure. My pleasure. So let's get into it. Um, Tell us a little bit about yourself and where you're from.
Okay, well, my name is Stephanie Kennedy. I am originally from Los Angeles, California.
Hmm.
Yes, I was born and raised in LA, and I moved to Atlanta, Georgia.
Mm-hmm.
And I guess I moved to Atlanta in 1992. And so I've been in Atlanta ever since.
Awesome. And so in Atlanta, you're doing some great, mighty things as well. So tell us exactly what it is, and let's get into some of the things that you do.
Okay, great. Well, the first thing that I am is I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a business owner and have been for the past 30 years. So
Mm-hmm.
I've never had the opportunity to work in corporate America. I
Ooh.
don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but I come from a lineage of entrepreneurs. My
Wow.
mom in California, I grew up with my mom as a business owner. When I was young, we owned a grocery store and a
Mhm.
liquor
Oh,
store
wow.
when I was growing up in California.
Wow.
So when I moved to Atlanta, I got into the hair care industry, and hair care and beauty industry.
Mm-hmm.
So my first journey, well, before that, let me just go back a little further. When I first came to Atlanta, my ex-husband was in the music industry. And
Mm-hmm.
so he had a music group. And so I was like a music manager and did some AR work. So
Yeah.
that was like my first small adventure. And then I opened up a hair salon. So I was a hair salon owner. And then during that time, I was a makeup artist. So I had a makeup line and then
Wow.
at the hair salon. And then I started a hair vitamin with my ex
Mm.
business partner, and so I had a hair vitamin. Then from there, I retired from the hair care industry and got my real estate license
Okay.
and became a real estate agent. So from there, as a real estate agent, so now a new industry, real estate. So I've been in real estate for the past Yeah, this makes 22 years.
Okay.
So I've been in real estate for the past 22 years. And about 10 years ago, I got my broker's license and opened up my first real estate company.
Mm-hmm.
And then 5 years ago, I bought a franchise, a real estate franchise. And so now I have a real estate broker. I'm a franchise owner.
Wow. Awesome. Awesome. So, can you tell us what is going on in the real estate market now? Is it good to buy a home? Is it good to sell a home? What's going on in that industry right now?
Well, of course, well, everybody does not know, but what's currently going on, and right now I'm in Charleston, South Carolina, at a leadership conference with the organization that I'm affiliated with, and we're talking about all these things in the industry.
Mm-hmm.
But it just
Yeah.
depends on what side of the market you're on. If you're a buyer or a seller, it is a seller's market right now,
Mm-hmm.
because we have a high demand, and we have low inventory. Real estate prices are going up and
Mm-hmm.
have gone up on an annual year from year to year. The experts have said about 30%
Wow. Mm-hmm.
increase in real estate prices over the last year, and that's on a national level.
Yeah.
And then each individual local market will have a variation of that number. But the real estate market is really, really good. It's good for buyers, sellers, as well as those who are looking to get into our industry and become real estate agents and brokers. And so it's a good time to be in this industry.
Awesome. Awesome. So, um, what is the class like if somebody wanted to be a realtor and just start learning about being a realtor? What's the
Mhm.
duration for the classes, maybe, and the qualifications?
Well, um, in Atlanta, it can go anywhere. Well, first of all, it's a pre-license, so it's a 75-hour pre-license course. And that 75 pre license course, it can be anywhere from 2 weeks to 3 to 6 months. It
Okay.
just depends on your timeline. So you can go in class to an accelerated course,
Mm-hmm.
which could take you 2 weeks. So you
Mm-hmm.
go full time from 8 to 5, 5 days a week for 2 weeks, and that will cover your pre-license course.
Mm-hmm.
You can go online, and online, just depending on the school you go to, they'll give you a certain amount of time to complete your courses.
Mm-hmm.
Or you can go part-time in class, and that could be anywhere, from 3 to 4, 6 months.
Okay.
And then, so that's in Atlanta. And every other state, they have their own requirements, but they should pretty much be around the same amount of time.
Right. So, what directed you, with all the other entrepreneur things that you were doing, directed you to real estate?
Well, I was a single parent, number one, right? And so in the hair care industry, running a hair salon, being an owner operator of a hair salon, I used to work like some ridiculous amount of hours, and I worked really late in the evenings. So I
Mm-hmm.
was a single parent, and my daughter was going into she was going into middle school, and I didn't want her to be a latchkey kid.
Mm-hmm.
She was a girl, and I was a girl at that age, and I was a busybody. I used to get into a lot of mischief. I mean, a
Mm-hmm.
lot of mischief. And I didn't want that to happen to her. And so
Yeah.
I was like, oh my God, like, what am I going to do? I can't I can't get home 9, 10 o'clock at night and leave this girl at home by herself that long, right?
Right.
She come home
Mm-hmm.
from school, she go in the house, she have pre-made dinners, do her homework. I was like, I gotta be present because I'm the only parent that she has,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
and so I wanted to make sure that she had the support she needed to be, to have everything that kids have at that age,
That's right.
minus the second parent. It's not easy being a second parent, let alone, her having be me being the only parent and then I'm absent all the time.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I said I needed to change my industry. I needed to be in an industry that would still allow me freedom, flexibility, time, but most importantly, the income I needed to take care of us
That's right. Mm-hmm.
because we were all we had. And so in the hair salon, I had all these clients, and they were real estate agents. And so I started looking like they were driving nice cars, they were living in nice houses, and they looked like they had a great quality of life. Right. So I was like, okay, so real estate might be my next move. So
Right.
what I did was I started doing some research, asking questions, but I didn't ask it. I wasn't realizing in the back of my head, like, okay, some of these ladies are married to professional athletes and,
Mm,
all these different things that they had doctors
right.
and real estate was like their thing that they were doing, but they had some additional support. I didn't think about any of that, but I went to real estate school, got my license, and I jumped in with both feet. And, it worked out because I had previously been a business owner. So I knew what it took,
Yeah. Yeah.
to make things happen so far as running a business. And when you are in real estate,
Mm-hmm.
you're running a business because it's like the Eat What You Kill program. If you don't close any transactions, guess what? No money.
That's right. That's right.
No money. So I knew that I had to make it happen by any means necessary, and there were no options. So that's exactly what I did. But that is how I got into real estate because I was like, I got to make money. These ladies look like they're doing it big, and I want to do it like them. And so I was like, I could do that. And it was based on income because I was like, I'm unemployable. A job is not going to be my option.
Ooh, that's good. That's good.
Totally unemployable.
I love that. I love that. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So, what are some other things you mentioned? Some other things that you do as well.
I do. So I am an international speaker. I speak about living your best life.
Mm,
Um, yeah, because unless sometimes we don't know that's an option for us.
come
And
on.
so I do success coaching and primarily to women. I
Mm-hmm.
coach about real estate, entrepreneurship. I also have another brand. I have a luxury linens um, bed linens line called Peppy Valentine.
Mm-hmm.
So I have a line of African print bed sheets.
Nice.
Um, and they're beautiful and they were inspired from my travels to Africa.
Mm-hmm.
I've traveled immensely in Africa. I love the continent. It's a beautiful place. And through my travels, they were all these beautiful African print clothes.
Mm-hmm.
So all of these beautiful garments, and I mean, they're just so beautiful. And so I was thinking, I was like, what can I do, or how can I bring that kind of inspiration here, just to give us a taste or a feature of that? Because so often we as people of color, we haven't gone to Africa and we haven't made that connection, right? But
Right.
since I wanted to share some of that. And
Mm-hmm.
me being, the serial entrepreneur that I am,
Yes.
I used to have a small boutique called Sense of Jenna. And so we used to sell bed sheets and perfumes and colognes and oils and other things that we would get through our travels. And I was like, oh, maybe I could do a line of bed sheets, African print bed sheets. And I
Mm-hmm.
was talking to an old business partner, and we came up with this idea, and he sources things in other countries, and so that's how I came up with it. And so I have that business, and hopefully it'll be able to transpire into more, adding candles and
Mm,
and bedding and throw pillows and other things. But for now, it's just we have one line and
yeah.
one color scheme, and it's I thought it was it was not Ankara, but I thought it was a kente. But
Okay.
my last trip I thought the print was kente, but I went to Zanzibar, Tanzania to speak at a women's empowerment conference.
Mm-hmm.
Uh when was that? 2 months ago. And I met a lady from Nigeria, and I was showing her the print, and she told me that print is from Nigeria, and it's her native tribes, that is their tribal print.
Mm.
And so she was like, what made you pick this print? And I said it was just beautiful to me and I liked it. I said I thought it was kente. She told me no, it's not kente. It's a Nigerian tribal print from a local Nigerian tribe.
Wow.
Um, So, and that's my Peppy Valentine business as well. So,
Awesome.
yeah.
Awesome, awesome, awesome. I love what you do. And then I love what you said as I am unemployable. I love that. I love that. I love that mindset of kind of breaking tradition of, you got to work, 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 and then having that mindset of owning your own business and several businesses, as you go on throughout the journey. What did your daughter pick up from you being an entrepreneur mom?
Well, my daughter, she went on to college. She went to Hampton University in Virginia.
Awesome.
Yes. And she's now 33 years old.
Okay.
And what she picked up is the real estate.
That
She
part.
picked it up kicking and fighting. She picked it up kicking and fighting, but I sent her to real estate school right out of high school.
Wow. Uh-huh.
She picked up the hair and she picked up the real estate because when she was in college, as I found out after she graduated from college, she was making, $3,000 to $5,000 a month in college doing hair. And
Yes.
still spending all my money. I was like, really? I was like, you didn't even need my money. You could have put yourself through college. I should have just sent you to cosmetology school.
Mm-hmm.
But so she did hair throughout college and she didn't get her real estate license when I sent her right out of high school. She didn't take it serious.
Mm-hmm.
But maybe 7 or 8 years ago, she went to real estate school on her own.
Mm.
Yes, and got her license. And so now she's my vice president of operations in my company. We work together
I
and
love
we call ourselves the mommy daughter duo.
I love it.
And so she helps in all aspects. She's a top producer. She is a force to be reckoned with
Wow.
in this industry. She's absolutely doing an amazing job, as
Oh,
well as being a mom and a wife. So she's doing great.
congrats, congrats, and congrats to you for being that example in front of her for her to have that desire as well. Awesome. I love that. I love that.
Thank
That's
you so
that is
much.
phenomenal. Is there anything else you want to share before we share your contact information? Have we missed anything?
Well, you were just saying that you like that part about being unemployable, and I love to inspire women
Mm-hmm.
because as women, we have so many hats that we have
Yeah.
to wear.
Mm-hmm.
We're the mom, we're the daughter, the wife, the auntie, the cousin, the friend, and so we're always pouring out.
Mm-hmm.
But so often we don't have anyone pouring in
That's right.
to fill all those holes
Mm-hmm.
that we get from always pouring out. It often leaves us empty and broken.
Mm.
And so I've been down that road. And so my inspiration in entrepreneurship and through coaching and training and speaking is to speak life and wisdom into women who so often don't understand or have anyone to give them that advice and those words of encouragement that you can do it.
Yes.
If I can do it, then you can do it too.
Mm-hmm.
But you have to have the motivation, you have to have someone to push you in that direction and sometimes just give you some keys of success or some tidbits
Mm-hmm.
because success leaves clues. And we so often can't identify those clues or don't have anyone to look at who's leaving those clues to help us get down the road.
Mm-hmm.
So we just have to be encouraged and continue to do the things that you're doing, such as providing a platform to give us an opportunity to speak in front of others, to speak
Mm-hmm.
to others, and so it's so important. So I just commend you on having this platform for us to speak on, whether it's women or men or whoever it is. I'm just passionate about women because I've been down that road, a single parent, trying to
Mm-hmm.
figure it out. What's my next move? How am I going to take care of my daughter? Who am I going to look at? Who's my role model? How do I get there?
Yeah. Yeah.
And if you don't have anywhere to go or know how to get there, then what do?
Yeah.
So I just thank you for allowing me to speak to your audience, for giving us a platform to speak on, and just being a sister out here making moves and doing your thing. I appreciate you so much.
Awesome, awesome. I appreciate you as well. And it's definitely all about the heart and the mindset. So like I was like you when you were talking about I can do it, I can do it. So when it came to the magazine, I had no classes, no graphics, any of that. But I saw something I like and I was like, I think I can do it. And then I started having events because I was like, I think I can do an event. And I've been doing them for 12 years now. And so, just having that mindset, knowing that you got to work hard, but the reward is so fulfilling and the lives that you touch on the way in the process is phenomenal. And you never know what difference your life and your action makes to someone else. So I commend you as well for just going at it. That is just phenomenal. That is just phenomenal. And not having that traditional mindset of working for somebody else when you take that energy and turn around and work for yourself and earn so much more than you are when you're working for someone else. So I love that enjoyment and excitement from you, and that you inspired your daughter to do the same, and y'all are making it happen together. And so I commend you as well.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. You're very welcome. So let's give them some information, how to get in contact with you. How can they find you?
Well, number one, you can reach me at 404-596-8051. Email skennedy at wrprestige.com. If you're interested in the bed sheets, which are amazing, they're beautiful, they're colorful, they don't wrinkle, they don't shrink, they're timeless, they're definitely a designer item. That website is www.peppyvalentine.com. So that's peppyvalentine.com. My Instagram is Stephanie D. Kennedy. Facebook, you can just search Stephanie Kennedy. And I think my YouTube channel is Stephanie D. Kennedy as well, but not that sure. So anyway, just connect with me. If you're looking, you can call me. You can text on that number and you can email me. So that's how you can reach me.
Awesome, awesome. And let me know if you have anything else to share, and then leave us with a word of encouragement.
Let's see here. I don't have anything else to share.
Okay.
But I have an acronym LOL, which means not laugh out loud, but live out loud.
Okay.
Okay. Like live out loud. You have the ability to create the life you want. We all have it. And so all we have to do is ask, believe, and receive. And you have the power. We have the power to manifest anything in this life that we want. My whole entire life is a manifestation of my thoughts. But it starts with you. I had to have a mindset shift to know that I can create and have whatever I want. And the only difference between me and the person who's living that life that I want to live is that they are totally dedicated to personal and professional development and have made the commitment by any means necessary to change into the person that you have to be to achieve your goals and your dreams. And if I can do it, you can too.
I love it. I love it. I love it. That is words from Miss Stephanie Kennedy. Make sure you guys stay connected and connect with her. I am Deloris. Thank you for coming on, Miss Stephanie.
Thank you for having me.
You're very welcome. I am Deloris Williams with Divine Connections. Make sure you stay connected to the number one Divine Connector. And if you can, hold on, Miss Stephanie, and we'll get right back to you. So hold tight, you guys, and make sure you stay connected. Remember, I am Deloris Williams with Divine Connection. Make sure you stay connected to the number one Divine Connector, which is Jesus Christ. Hold tight.
Hey, we've got exciting news from Divine Connections Marketing Services. Now you can create your own custom video commercial for your business or organization. It's time for you to win. Your product or service is someone's solution, so get the attention of your potential customers now. Choose from a 30 or 60-second commercial today. Just email us at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com and we can get started. Connect today and let's get started making your custom video commercial now. Divine Connections Magazine. Get major exposure for your business. Is someone looking for your service? Do you need networking? Are you a gospel artist or a ministry? Do you have a major event that you want to promote? Divine Connections Magazine has the solution for you. We can distribute to residents, businesses, churches, and online. Don't miss this opportunity to expand your marketing locally and around the world. Find out more about us at divineconnectionsmagazine.com. Get your spot in the next issue of Divine Connections Magazine by emailing us for details at divineconnectionsmagazine@gmail.com.
Make sure to like us on Facebook at Divine Connections Marketing. Follow us on Instagram at Divine Connections.
Let's get it started now.